Hey, in a man's head here, and I have a Volvo S40 2003, and what's happened is that the ignition or the key won't. Everything lights up, but it won't turn all the way, or the signal won't go to the engine. Now, I've watched a bunch of YouTubes, and I've gotten an advice from one of the YouTubers, a mechanic, and I'll try to find them again, where they suggest it's this coil thing. I guess there's a spring inside that needs to be moved, and if you could see in this angle, see that hole right here where my thumb is? Right where my thumb is covering that hole is where it normally sits, just like this device right here. Now, the YouTube suggested to move this coil, or whatever this thing is, to where this metal is. So what I'm going to do now, and by the way, I've already tested it, and it does turn on. When I hold this over here, just a little bit away from where the screw hole is, and I'll twist my ignition, and you'll hear the car turn on. That's my car on, only by maybe 1/4 of an inch over. So what I'm going to do now is I got a drill set, and I'm going to poke a hole right next to where that screw is, and that'll be job done. I didn't have to replace anything. I didn't buy any parts. Everything's intact. I checked the starter, and the batteries, everything was perfect. The fact that the lights would turn on, I knew it was something else, and that YouTuber, he's a mechanic from somewhere, I don't know. I'll try to find his video. Explains pretty much the same thing I just showed. All right. So what I'm doing now is I'm poking a hole as low as possible for this to align down there, and the starter starts, or the ignition starts.